to another live stream on the internet. So here's the deal, whenever I look around my Minecraft world, I'll get distracted by a project that I really want to finish. Why did I cover the mountain in deep slate and then miss out a tiny bit? I need to go do that. Or I'll think I need to finish this tunnel or whatever other big projects. Why haven't I planted all the wheat on this yet? They're all very important projects, but something which underpins every project you're ever going to do is chest organization. And it's something we haven't done for a long time, but thankfully today we have a sponsor for the stream specifically to allow me to do that. And so, yeah, we've had discussions about Raid before, but basically their entire thing is we reckon if you show the game to people, you just play it for an hour, which we'll do towards the end of the stream, we reckon people will like it enough and want to check it out themselves. And honestly, that seems like a fair sales pitch to me. There's none of this like, oh yeah, you have to say specific words. There's no control over any of that stuff. Just we can stream, and in exchange for the sponsorship, we just have to play a little bit of Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, it's you guys heard of that game? I think it's I've heard it's quite big. I get that impression, huh? Which, you know, to be fair, I think a lot of people assume that, again, this isn't anything to do with the ad. That's coming later. Right now, I can talk about, you know, bees and advertising and anything. But I do think something to be fair to things that pay a lot of money for ads. There are some things in there which are like, ooh, yeah, this has to advertise. And then there's just like, well, every product needs to show itself to new people. You can't buy what you don't know you need to buy, which is why like sales like Black Friday work so well. Partially because everyone's looking for the best time to buy something and you're never quite sure when it is, but also partially because of the fact that it also partially works, at least, solely because of the fact that we're all looking for like the right time. We're looking for something to find out about. So if you learn about, okay, I learned this has no bearing on me because I'm not going to do it, but the train tickets, you can get one for America, which just allows you to go around any station in the country, right? So you can. If you have this ticket, you can get a train and any US station. I think it has to be Amtrak owned, but I think that's all the American stations. I don't know. I'm not an American rail fan. But either way, you get a ticket and it gets you anywhere for 30 days. You can go wherever you like, as long as it's like 10 or 20 trips. Yeah, it's 25% off for Black Friday. So you learn because of that it's 25% off and it's a good time to buy. But also, I wouldn't have learned about the product if it wasn't on sale. It creates a hype to buy something, right? In the same way that, like, I will be live streaming. You know, I live stream quite frequently, in fact. However, it is the live stream people notice. Also, good to see you, Claudia. It's been a while. Have the time zones gotten to you? Is that what's happened? But yeah, I think that that is the weird thing about advertising, right? Is that we all like think we're immune to it, but it also has that little bit of an effect where you're like, well, now I know about the thing at least. Also, I think I've officially, okay, now I've got a whole double chest of cobble deep slate. I want to move all this cobble deep slate into polished deep slate so I can take it to my nether. It's just, you know, it's not doing any good here. Let's move it up into the main chest, shall we? I'm on an Amtrak right now. Why didn't I know that earlier? Says Duncan Wool. See, that's crazy, right? I mean, if you think about it, 10 tickets over a month is like $40 a ticket or something if you buy it that way. You have to. There's some weird. It's like the. I think so. Europe has the same thing. The UK has the same thing. Canada has the same, and theirs is also 30% off. I want to say. I think it's way less useful in Canada because they've got like just one rail line across their country, really. But like you know, like the idea of like a rail pass is actually pretty cool. Like a few airlines do this too, like a flight pass where you can fly as often as you like on an airline in a given time. But they always have so many restrictions, they're not worth it. Shouldn't you be resting before the 17-hour live stream? That live stream is going to be on Friday. Please don't tell me that's tomorrow. Don't do this to me. Okay. That live stream is going to be on Friday, which I just checked is not tomorrow. Yeah, that is the big one, right? So that's the same thing with promotion. It's all, if you think about it on one level, all it is a live stream that's what, like 8 times longer than a normal one. But you know, something about being the first and being one of the longest live streams, that alone makes people go like, oh, this is the one. You know, I don't really watch many live streams, but this clearly is a very notable one. This is the one to check out. The Europe Rail Pass was amazing when we traveled. Covered all our travel across 6 countries over 6 weeks. I will say, I like the idea behind the the Interrail pass a lot, but it has the really big caveat. This is a huge caveat, in my opinion, of not applying to the Eurostar or to high-speed services in like France and a few other countries. But basically, you know, you have to pay a supplement if you want to use it on those things. Like, it applies, but you have to pay a supplement, and then that supplement just so happens to be as expensive as a regular ticket. And it's just like, okay, just next time, say that you're not doing it. Don't lie to us and be like, ooh, yeah, you can totally use it here. Just pay a little money. But yeah, I know. I might miss a lot of the long stream because I might see my boyfriend on Friday. So sad. Generic e-girl, are you trying to imply that your boyfriend is more important than a Toycat stream? You know, I frankly have never heard anything so ridiculous. What are you doing in the 17-hour live stream? I forgot. So, yeah, you know, good time to mention this, actually. Wow, what's that? Promotion. On the 17-hour live stream, I'm going to be, for the oh, goodbye, Gravel. I'll have to pick that up later. For the 17-hour live stream, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be playing 100 days and actually showing you each of the 100 days. You actually know what 100 days looks like, as opposed to, like, having to just totally trust that a YouTuber is probably telling you the truth, maybe. Which, to me, is a little bit better. Also, yeah, I guess I'll use Silk Touch to get this block. There we go. And then we can't actually pick it up. Yes, we can. Now let's float to the top. Float, float, float myself all the way to the top. I got some stuff out of a chest, and that's what chest organization is. Yeah, I have to do this for a lot of chests all over the world. I don't even know where all of them are. Like, look at this, by the way. I in the time I've not been paying attention to my dripstone farm, it's been going places, apparently. So should we just mine all of this, I guess? Let's do it. The extra charge for the TGV in France was not too bad from memory, and negligible amount of extra euros. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I heard it was 40 euros, which, you know, like, to be fair, is negligible compared to, you know, like, I don't know, if you think about a plane ticket last minute, that could be quite expensive by comparison. But to me, like, maybe like, again, like, I don't have as many... To me, getting like, friends together to spend, like, 200 euros on a ticket, man, that's hard, right? Like, who has that much money sitting around? And then it's, like, a step harder to be like, oh, yeah, and then we have to hop 40 euros on here, and then another 50 over here. Honestly, I think I've worked out, I think what I really want... I've actually watched Toycat My Boyfriend before. It was very enjoyable, actually, says Generic Ego. You know, I'm just saying, you guys got 17 hours together. Oh, it wasn't that much at the time. Oh, yeah, maybe they upped it just as like a rage thing, because I'm sure, given that the pass prices don't go up, they've been paying the same amount over time, and like, I don't know. There's always like dumb contractual stuff which gets in the way of like being able to just enjoy the thing, which is always silly, but is always the truth. You know, that's to me, like, okay, you know, I was just singing the praises of, like, passes and stuff. To me, that's always the little background struggle is like, well, yeah, it might work really well, but it also might go the exact opposite. Like, you know you're trusting some commercial agreements between companies to make sure that it all happens. And sometimes those commercial agreements go great. But, you know, sometimes companies get real pissy with each other. You have a water elevator. I do. I don't think I have one with the bubbles. I think I just have, like, water. Unless I do have one with the bubbles. Okay, you know what? This isn't chest organization, but it's important I know if I have a water elevator, right? So... Oh, what do you know? I do have... Whoa. You're right. Okay. Like, I remember wanting to build one of those. I don't remember doing it, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I spent over $2,000 US to see a friend on the opposite side of the country not that long ago, says Brighton's Priest. See, you know, I've got, you might need to know about something we like to call the Toycat tax. It's a progressive form of taxation where you only pay tax on what you feel like paying tax on. But I'm just saying, if you got $2,000 to see a friend, you know, how many dollars is your favorite friend over here worth? I would wager some number of dollars. I would hope some number of dollars. So yeah, we'll throw our gravel in here. Honestly, let's organize this too. You know, this has been sitting here far too long. Let's tough it out, and let's organize this into something too. Toycat tax should be worldwide. You know, it's a good system, right? If you like something, you generally are willing to part money on that thing. That's my experience. If you whereas if you don't like something, you generally don't. Therefore, that thing is incentivized to make sure that you like it. Because if you don't like it, you don't spend the money on it. And that's I mean, unless it's like you don't know that there's a lot of actual complexities of why that doesn't work in the real world. Yeah, you know, it could work real great, but maybe not actually. Okay, so I've got a ton of regular deep slate here. I don't know if I have a chest for regular deep slate. Like, I mean, this one says cobblestone, but it's definitely not organized like it's cobble. I guess I should move the cobblestone sign over there and make this the deep slate chest, and then make this the flint chest. Oh no, this is a deep slate chest. Okay, this is all getting very confusing very quickly. So first of all, cobble deep slate. Second of all, this sign needs to move. This is where the cobblestone starts. Cobble. You know, I'm gonna write it out correctly. I was gonna write just cobble, but we're gonna treat ourselves and write cobblestone. See, this is the sort of chest making decision. We just have to sit here all day and decide on chests like this. But it's hard. Also, did you ever watch the series Final of the Walking Dead? You know, I really wanted to like The Walking Dead, but it's one of those shows that's like far too artificially extended. Like, there's really cool plot lines, but you know exactly what's, you know, it's it loses its oomph after a little bit. Also, I think I need to move my cobblestone. Yeah, in this, I'm gonna move my cobblestone from the not anymore cobblestone chest to the still cobblestone chest. I need more inventory slots, and I'm gonna do that, so I'll place these shulker boxes down over here, and then we'll do that. So yeah, the deep slate area needs a sign, first of all. I think that goes without saying. This thing needs a sign to say mycelium. This needs a sign to say... You know, I need to place down some signs. Let's go do that. Yeah, I can't wait for the 17-hour stream, and totally agree about the artificially extending of the series. It's, like, sometimes you want a long... Like, this is the interesting difference in, like, in how times pass. Sometimes you genuinely really want a show to be way longer. And it's great when it is. Like, I remember thinking to myself, like, man, why did they end Friends? They could have just kept that thing going until people were bored of it. But a lot of, like, creators are like, no, we end when it's good to end. Okay, this is Deep Slate now. Deep Slate. Glad to finally be writing it, by the way. Use item frames on your chests. I know it's not actually true on Bedrock about the lag thing, but I'm so scarred from Console Edition that I just can't use item frames on chests. I get, like... I don't know how to describe the feeling I get, but it's not a good one. Okay, so this is a soul sand magma chest. So... Soul... And... you know, yeah, I'll write soul, and then I'll write and I'll write magma. It's a little confusing, but you know what else is confusing? The $4.99 tip I just got. Thank you very much, Brighton's Priest. Wow. See, that progressive taxation, you paid what would it be, like 0.25% tax rate on that $2,000 flight? Digging the circle webcam. Yeah, I really like this. I genuinely am a real big fan of this. I got it set up for tomorrow's stream. I also got this set up. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That's something else. Okay, this is unrelated. It was gonna, because I don't have like a counting thing. I was gonna be like, okay, so day out of 100. You know, that I'd have to update it every day, which is a bit annoying, and it's not as easy to do that in Streamlabs as you might think. But I was thinking of doing something like that for tomorrow. For Friday. It's Friday. Not people who think it's tomorrow. You're wrong. You're incorrect. Toycat, since you're in Vegas, can we make bets as to how long the chests stay organized? You know, gambling is allowed in this state, so feel free to gamble on just about anything you like. Feel free to. And it's encouraged, in fact. So yeah, I'm now I'm ready for this. Okay, this is mycelium. Yeah, no, this was an important stream to do, if you're curious as to why. I think, you know, doing a sponsored stream just before the big one lets me, like, not feel any pressure about, like, the money on the, you know, like, I'm not like, oh god, if we, because, you know, if on Friday I stream for 17 hours and, like, you know, I get, you know, $8 in ad revenue and some $4 in tips or something, then I'll you know, I'm like, I don't want to trick myself into something like that, if you feel what I'm saying. I don't think I'm not saying what I'm saying very clearly at all, but that's something that I've been a little bit worried about. So this stream is good for that. This is like helping get my nerves off. It's also a very relaxed stream. Like we're running around, we're placing deep slate. It's important, so we're doing it. So okay, how long are you streaming for? I have to leave at 5. I'm going to be streaming for about 2 hours. 1 hour of this, 1 hour of that game everyone knows and loves. I think I need a smooth basalt chest. Yeah, I don't know which one of these it should be, but I do need it. Also, these chests aren't labeled, and it makes them like kind of hell. Might be worth labeling them. Also, this chest, this shulker box needs to turn into a chest. So I'm guessing this one is the best. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll move all of this into this box, or into, yeah, it has to go in this one. And in the meantime, this smooth basalt goes there. I'll have a use for you eventually, smooth basalt. And then all the mob drops can go in there. You know, given that this chest is labeled, I think I'll move. I got a bunch of bones and put them in these chests. Let's move them all over to this one. So bones, 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 bones. I do not see my bones. Okay, here they are. Yeah, organization, it's hard. You gotta do it sometimes anyway. It doesn't, like, some rotten flesh is laying around here, some spider. Chat, is there ever gonna be a use for spider eyes, in your opinion? Because I just look at them every time and I'm like, why am I even collecting you? Why am I even doing this? Toycat, no one cares about Minecraft. The real reason we came here is for Raid Shadow Legends. I know, it's terrible that I'm bait and switching you here by playing Minecraft for a bit. You know, you wanna watch the Raid Shadow Legends from the title, and don't worry, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Nice to see organization going on a Toycat stream. It is a very rare sensation indeed. Okay, so if we do that, we can now make room for 3 sets of spider eyes. We can also move some arrows over here, but the chest is getting pretty full already. This is the quality content I crave. Just Toycat running around, dealing with this stuff. I still get people who hate that the ceiling of this place is 2 blocks high. Personally, I think that's functional though. I don't want people to stand on my chests, myself included. Would be rude if we did that. So yeah, this is going to be the mud chest, apparently. And then I need to place down my cobbled deep slate still. I'm definitely going to need some more chests for it, so let's just over there and over here. And then once we've done... Okay, there's also a bunch of tuff we have to move over. See, it takes a lot of time. Okay, so this is my... I do have spare capacity, including a full shulker box of cobbled deep slate. That really should be in this one. Okay, I'm going to move the shulker box first. Put that in there, because, like, again, this is where I'm going to start looking. Deep slates go here. Whereas the cobblestone... Wait, what is that? That's just 5 smooth stone. That's in the wrong place, too. A slab would make it feel less claustrophobic. Honestly, that might be a good idea. You know what? Actually, Ice Maiden, I think you've just revolutionized the chest room. I think that's something I'm going to have to do. Should we do it right now? Yeah, I think we put a slab above this. And then that way it's like 2.5 blocks tall. That's kind of cool. That's, you know, Ice Maiden, I don't like what a good idea that was. I don't, you know, when I hear an idea that's that good, I don't want to believe it, you know. But I am believing it today. Takes so long using controller, takes me nuts, drives me nuts when I have to use a controller. Yeah, I think it's a chill time. I think this cursor could move a lot faster. I know you can up the speed, but then it gets awful. Minecraft Console Edition managed it wonderfully, and we've been going backwards ever since. But that's just my take. Okay, now we can move all the mangrove roots over. I mean, arguably these should go somewhere else, but for now, there's plenty of space in there. And there we go. Okay, so move those down there. Move that over there. Yeah, look at that. What a lovely little chest we have. Then also this goes there. I don't know when I'm going to collect these spore blossoms, but I like that I've got a place for them. And now I've got a spare shulker box to help me move other stuff around. So I think this should be a double chest for the mob drops at some point. So yeah, don't make your ceiling twiller. If you want him to do something, he does the opposite. Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to try and stop me from making my ceiling higher? It kind of sets me off that the carpet isn't in the shulker area. I can't believe you noticed that. It's really hard to notice in my opinion. But yeah, there's no carpet after a certain point in here. Oh, unless you mean like the wall stops extending out. To be fair though, that's because this is like an expansion of the chest area. To be fair to me, make the floor lower. Yeah, that'd be the chaotic way to do it, wouldn't it? Just make the floor a little bit lower. Anyway, it's nighttime. We spent a whole Minecraft day organizing chests, and we got a lot more of those in us. Because now I have to go move all the deep slate into chests. Is controller more ergonomic for the hours of Minecraft you play? I remember almost giving myself RSI in the school holidays. Yeah, no, you really will get RSI if you... To be fair, you can get RSI of a controller. It moves the... A mouse is your wrist and your elbow, whereas controller is your fingers. Do you have stronger fingers or a stronger wrist and elbow? I think the ideal would be to switch somewhat regularly. Yeah, RSI is no joke. RSI is the opposite of a joke. It's you know, it's just bad. You don't want it. The chest room is beautiful. Anyone who says otherwise lies. It's on a sign, so I'm just saying. Has to be true. What's RSI? RSI is repetitive strain injury. It's it mostly doesn't affect you when you're young. So like, you know, if you're like, you know, if you're 13 as we all are watching this, it's probably not a big concern for you. However, if you want to be horrified about something, it's when you use muscles too often, they get like, they don't break because you're, you know, like when you use your elbow too much, you'll feel like, ooh, I should stop using that so much. But it's really interesting with RSI because like, it just feels really uncomfortable till you stop. Some would say, you know, that's a good thing. Others would say it's awful. I'm 9, says Kensu's attitude. We're all 9-year-olds except when it comes to age verifications, in which case we're all 18, 13, or whatever the minimum age is to be here. But we're all 9 we're all 9-year-olds clearly. That's just a fact. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the polished deep slate in this one. Okay, let's finally do this. So cobbled deep slate. It's a little bit mixed in with regular deep slate. That's kind of annoying to me. So this chest is cobbled, so only cobbled goes in here. Cobbled, cobbled, cobbled. Perfect. And then regular deep slate has its own chest somewhere. I think the regular deep slate chest is on the other side of this. Why does there need to be a regular deep slate chest is a really different question, isn't it? So deep slate goes in there. We do the same with this chest. It all looks pretty cobbled. And so it all goes in the cobbled space. Also, IBX Toycat, have fun. I'm off to bed. Chris, have fun. Hey, it's good to see you, Chris. Do you mind taking over a little bit of moderation? I love how the door is the center of the face cam. You know, you've convinced me to move it a little bit left. We'll get rid of the American flag for now. I guess the door is still kind of the center. Okay, then I'll move myself a little bit this way. Is this better? I want you to see that it's an American flag. Oh no, the cow got cut off. You won't know I'm in America now. Honestly, this room looks like a prison cell, doesn't it? Yeah, This is the most furnished this place has been in months, by the way. Like, I've got a painting, I've got an American flag. I got a bed recently. I don't want to show you my bed. Because it's like one of those, like... It was the cheapest bed you could buy. Because I didn't want a bed, I just didn't want to sleep on the floor. And I didn't even want to not sleep on the floor. I just wanted to look like I wasn't sleeping on the floor in case my bed showed on the stream. You know? People say... like, you know, that okay, you wanna know, one time, when I was younger, I don't remember the circumstance, but like I don't know, like I got a new mattress that was on the ground. I don't know if we didn't have a bed frame or what, but anyway, so I was playing Guitar Hero, I was showing my friends, and I was like, oh yeah, here's my Guitar Hero stuff, and they look in the background, they say a mattress, like, do you sleep on a mattress on the ground? And I was like, yeah, like what does it matter where it's just as comfortable, and they're like, oh my god, what is wrong with you? How? And I was like, the first time I ever got made fun of for like not having money. That's the first time I realized, like, oh yeah, there's this resource, huh? Everyone's got different amounts of it. How strange. Wasn't actually the first time at all. It was just one of those. It was the dumbest time. It was like, because okay, a lot of things that people will make fun of money wise, like I don't agree with them, but you can at least understand the logic, right? Like, oh yeah, you don't have this expensive thing that is currently cool. If you don't have Pokemon, then you suck, because now we can't talk about Pokemon, and therefore, you must be a lame nerd or something. I guess the opposite of a lame nerd. Yeah, I could understand that, but just like, what does it matter? Like, a year later was when people started making fun of the people who lived in council houses, and I was like, why do you care? Where, if anything, it sounds like they get a sweet deal. Like, you're making fun of them because they live in a free house. Are you an idiot? Like, you're the one losing out. You're the one paying for a house, dude. Like, that's a thing that you have to have, and they're getting it for free, and you think you're the one winning here. Yeah, it's but then I learned that you actually have to pay for council houses. Like, you pay rent. It's not market rate. You pay slightly below. Yeah, there's no such thing as a free house. That's what they don't teach you in school. Anyway, thanks to my sponsorship, I'm going to be drinking the classiest beverage, LaCroix. See, people who drink LaCroix are rich and famous, and people who don't must be poor. When I was sponsored by Raid, my smile faded. I made it very clear, for any sponsorship I do, you can't put words in my mouth. I've lost out on a lot of money that way. I've been very public about the amount of money I've lost by not doing that. But to me, that's my integrity. Like, I will show people your product, and I will, like, as long as you let me admit that this is obviously being paid, so people can keep that in mind when, because even if I try my best to be impartial about something I'm paid to do, I'm still going to have the bias, because everyone has a bias to it. Like, if your employer asks, like, oh yeah, tell me how I look, and they look terrible, you're not going to give them an unbiased response. You're going to be like, wow, you're going to be diplomatic. I noticed this, okay, in America, service is a big thing, right? Also, I have some chests over here. We're going to try and empty out right now. Service in America is a really big thing. If you don't know that, now you know that. So this chest should just really be pointing the same way as the other chest. There we go. Look at that. Do I want the arrows? No, I don't. Do I want the poisonous potatoes? I mean, I guess I'll take them. Add them to my pile. I appreciate your integrity so much. Makes me feel a difference in your channel and feeling like you and yours. To me, that is the... it's a line because even though there are lots of ways that, you're not going to be... You need to be able to disclose those things, and you'll have a better trust both ways. Like, I'm getting paid whether or not you do a certain thing related to any particular sponsor. And so, like, obviously, they don't want me to say, let's just say I'm advertising the Razor company. The one that's by those people in Germany. Like, oh yeah, so there's this monthly subscription club for razors, and honestly, they're terrible. I don't need to shave. You probably don't need to shave as much as you think anyway. And if you do need to shave, just buy one razor; it'll last you forever. Saying that is actively detrimental. Like, you can understand why, even though that's my true opinion, they don't want you to say it. So instead, I'm not going to lie and say, yeah, you need razors every month. I'll say, Dollar Shave Club is a great subscription service where you can... Can't be mad at the cat getting his bag. Exactly. And again, it also has to be optional to watch it, in my opinion. Like, very easy to find where the ad ends and the content begins, if that's what you want to do. To me, that's also very important. I'm finally going to do it. Having all these pickaxes here doesn't make sense. I'm finally going to move them all to to my armory, by the way. It's, you know, probably should have done this sooner. But especially all the unbreaking ones. Let's move them over. Let's have a big old pickaxe. I mean, big old chest of pickaxes. I also think I need to get some boots moved over too, to be fair. But yeah, let's just load them up. My inventory is getting a little bit clogged already just from like all this other weird stuff I'm picking up, but that's fine. I think I put my actual pickaxe in there too, so let's take that out. Actually, not leave it in there. Toycat, what Minecraft build impresses you if you see it built in survival? I need ideas for an SMP. Oh, I made a video about like 100 build ideas that impressed me, something like that. It might have only been 37, but there's a lot that can be good. With high interest rates, those sort of sponsorship might start to get less ubiquitous because the money for startups might dry up for a spell. Yeah, that's the that is the okay. So you know, Jeff Shannon. Let's do a little bit of macroeconomic talk in the Minecraft live stream. So right now, I'm sure everyone watching knows that inflation is quite high. The way you combat inflation is high interest rates, because then that encourages people in really, really loose terms. If you put money in the bank, you're not spending money. If there's fewer people spending money, prices should balance out. However, that also means that loans people already have, or at least new loans people are going to get and maybe need for their businesses, get a lot more expensive. Because if banks are paying people more money to keep the money, that means they have to give more money out. I mean, in reality, they could not, but they choose to. So that's how that one works. And so, yeah, as a result of you getting more money, now there's less easily available. Like, if you want to get a loan, instead of paying 2%, you pay 5%. And that's not that bad if you're just, I don't know, buying a car or a bathroom or something. But if you're financing a $700 million app, you know, like, you know, or you've got a razor set and you want people to shave every month, then you're going to be impacted by these higher costs that come in. But also now it's more expensive for everyone else to borrow. Inflation's hitting everyone else. High interest rates hit everyone else. So everyone has less money, and you have to pay more money to get your money. And this is why the boom-bust cycle exists. Like, there's going to be a big economic contraction because companies that just shouldn't exist, because they're you know, like, if you can't withstand 5% fewer customers and 3% higher, you know, rates on the loans that you're borrowing from, you shouldn't be borrowing so much money, and you shouldn't be... But a lot of businesses operate right on the edge because that's the most profitable place. The reason why it's the most profitable place is... I mean, I guess the most profitable place is, like, when you have such thick margins, you can do whatever you want. Like, if you look at Apple, they sell millions of phones, and they sell them at 3 times the price they built them for. If you look at... There's very few companies that actually come close to them than that. Like, usually if you're really expensive, there are competitors, but the software world cleverly has ways past that. Yeah, thick margins. Yeah, no, there is no one else in the world that can say, we're going to buy something, we're going to assemble something from readily made parts, and then we're going to sell it to you for 3 times more, and you're going to love it. But, you know, like, it's really effective that they can do that. And, you know, like, even if it feels bad, like, you are getting, when you buy an iPhone, you're getting more than $1,000 worth of value, or you wouldn't be spending $1,000 on it. Or maybe we'll see in the, you know, economic times. Long story short, we're going to see some weird economic times, and that's technically going to have an impact on this, because the sorts of businesses that are borrowing really, really cheap money, they need to spend it on some way to get new customers. What's the easiest way? Going back to what we said earlier, it's advertising. Also, I think I wanted to get some helmets while I was there. Yeah, I did. Oopsie. Also, this chest is just so full. I'm gonna just... It's not the best thing to do, but if we make some blocks of quartz... Because I don't think you need quartz for much besides making blocks of quartz. So that's fine. Yeah, what animal mob do you think Minecraft should add? It says Ames Raid. Ames Raid, huh? More like Ames Raid Shadow Legend. You know what? That joke almost worked. It didn't. I'll try better next time. Free, more like 15 times the price. No, I like, to be fair to Apple, like, it does cost like $70 for a screen and, you know, $18 for the Just sock it on a chip, and like you know, like, and then it costs money to ship all of these things to China. Then it costs the money to assemble that, even if it's super cheap, because there's people who are basically dying out there to do so. Like you once you add all of that together, it actually does make like $300 not in cost to make this phone. It is like pretty decent tech when you look at it objectively too. Like, also I'm gonna load out my Nevrack into here. That's because I've got a whole sugar box just filled with Nevrack. We need a chest here anyway. Let's do it. Read our surname properly. I'm assuming it said read, by the way. But I think it's way funnier to say raid. Because isn't there there's that one I'm in Las Vegas. The airport is named after. Is it actually, maybe it's named after someone called Reed too. I'm not gonna learn to read anytime too soon. So also I've got some extra Nevrack. Let's just throw it in one of these. See, I've got I've got too many furnaces fully stacked up. Not enough. Yeah, I'm learning a valuable lesson right now. If I need to put an auto smelter in here, or I mean a furnace thingamajiggy. You should make a snow well. That's a really good idea. That would go swell. That would snow. I'll work out the joke soon. Okay, so there are some chests in my nether. I have to go grab actually, so while we're here anyway. Let's go look for them. So there's one over here. I haven't even looked in the chest in so long. But I know there is a chest over here. If it's empty, I'm just gonna break it. It's empty. We break it. Okay, because chests do actually cause lag in your world. So, second of all, what do we have? We have... no, we don't have. I thought I had a chest over here, but I guess I replaced it with an end chest. Raid the farm, all of us are raid. I'm snow well today, got the cold. Honestly... Oh, by the way, so for Friday, speaking of cold, this is like, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for ultra hardcore. That's no natural regeneration. Because again, if this happens on ultra hardcore, I'm gonna be like, what's the word? Like, touching cloth every single time. There's always a lot of fun ways to put that. They named the airport McCarran, decided it was bad, named it after another guy. Maybe just stop naming off people. Las Vegas International Airport doesn't work. Honestly, Michael D, I'm glad someone said that. Like, America has an obsession with naming airports after people. Stop it. Name airports after places. I don't go to the airport because I'm interested in George Bush or the senator from Nevada or whoever else. I go to the airport to fly to Houston or to Las Vegas or to... like JFK Airport is the one exception because JFK... Everyone knows JFK means New York. It's that well known and it's got the airport nationalisms. I'll give you JFK. Every other airport, like, stop doing this. Name yourself Las Vegas International because people would like to go to Las Vegas, not to McCarran. No one knows who McCarran is. He apparently was so bad they had to rename the airport. But, he was so good they had to rename the airport, and then he was so bad they had to rename the airport. In a world where we're, like, changing our opinion on people all the time, like, which is, let's be honest, that's the modern thing we do. We look at people and we say, ooh, have we considered if they're good by modern standards? I mean, they were great for their time, but maybe it's changed since then, Has anyone... Also, well, I've not actually seen the big tunnel from this side. Man, that is ridiculously huge. Okay, let's get in here. Hope the gas doesn't blow up any glass. Yeah, I think he did. It's fine, though. South Africa names airports after people, too. Oh, yeah, there's OR Tambo. I don't know who OR Tambo is, and I don't intend to learn. They named airports after people, says generic ego. Oh, if you're from America, you totally know this. So, the airport for DC is named after Dulles. John Dulles? I don't know who he is. The airport for Houston is named after George Bush. But the old George Bush, not the bombing civilians George Bush. The one in Las Vegas is a famous example, obviously. But a ton of airports are just named after people and not places. And it's like, we don't need to be like this. I think that if you're going to have multiple names, you could go, like, Seattle Tacoma is named after 2 cities that it's near. That's way better than Seattle slash a name from a person here. Albuquerque is named something quirky. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? I just think we gotta get our... Oh, look, New York's second airport is named LaGuardia after a mayor from New York. Like, why? Who decided one day that... Okay, so there's no chests here, by the way. We're going all this way for nothing. All this way for absolutely nothing. But that's fine. Okay, so... Kurt names would be so much easier. Yeah, I think US presidents get a library named after them. That's different. You know, I don't know if it is. Also, there's definitely... I live in America, but the 2 airports are referred to where they are. Don't know if they're officially named that way. I live 30 minutes away from George Bush International Airport and like it. And like it needs to be renamed. Yeah, oh wait, no, so you live in Houston, therefore, right? Houston has a second airport. It's smaller, it's for domestic flights only, I want to say. It's called Houston Hobby. I don't know who William Hobby is. He sounds like he's a child. What's Heathrow named after? Heathrow is named after the area of London which it is in. Gatwick is named after the... it's not... I don't know if you could... I think it was... There is a... I think there was something there called Heathrow before. Gatwick is named after the area. Luton is named after the airport area. Stansted is named after the RAF base. Like, I actually think that can be, like, more convoluted. Like... But in the case of London, we have 6 airports. We need to say, this is London West, this is London South, London... I mean, honestly, London West, London South, and London North airports would be better. But if you just say... But then some people would be like, why does London need 6 airports? Not realizing they're like 100 miles apart. Or maybe they do realize they're 100 miles apart and they still think it's a bad idea. I'm not the master of how these things are done. Hartsfield, Jackson, and Atlanta. Oh, I forgot about that one because I genuinely don't know who Hartsfield or Jackson is. What sort of a name for an airport even is that? So I've got a bunch of stuff in here I don't even know when or how to move. Some grey wool that I guess I could take with me. And some bone meal that, like, while I'm here anyway. And some magma, because I do have a stash for that. But yeah, I've got a chest problem here. Okay, I've also got some things that can be moved. So, you know, throw the stone sword away. And also, all these blaze rods are nice. Let's take them into one place. Also, you're never backwards on a staircase. That's crazy, Amy Reed. You know what? Is it so crazy, though? Is there a moderator here? Yeah, apparently Chris is here. If not, absolute anarchy. That's a messy chest, says Ponichki. Yeah, it's a messy chest. I think I want to do this anyway. This is me, like, practicing an idea for Friday. If I'm playing Ultra Hardcore, going into the Nether is basically rolling the dice on my life. So we need to remove the biggest risks to that life, right? And so here's an idea. Any read? Asking all the... I'm the land of the law. I'm in charge over here. I don't know what the accent this is, but it's the one that this is Chris has. Yeah, no, in Florida, it's the same... you know what? Airports are named dumb. Airports should not be named dumb. Airports should be named after the place that you're flying to. No, it's to me, it's such a vanity thing, too, to name. Like, I would love it if there was an airport named after me, don't get me wrong. The IBX Toycat International, which is basically what Heathrow is at this point, don't get me wrong. Is water wet? Yes. Also, what do airports look like in Ohio? No one's been to Ohio to find out, and honestly, no one intends to go. Okay, so I've got lots of shulker boxes. This one... The acacia planks can go away quite easily. And then we'll go empty out the... See, it takes so long to organize... I don't know how anyone stays on top of this stuff. Like, at this point, I'm already thinking, like, how about instead of organizing chests, we just go place some deep slate down? Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be real fun. Could get down with that. No, water can't be wet. Yeah, wet is actually the state of being surrounded by water. But I'm not a nerd like you, maturest of cheddar. So I don't know that. Ignore the fact that I just said it. I don't know it. And that's a verifiable fact. Also, one of the weird things about this world, going on for so long, is some mobs have wandered so far from wherever they were, like, put down, that you just find them in... Like, if anyone can explain to me why I had a mushroom loose over there, or what he's doing in these mountains, I'd love to know, but it's very cute that he just hangs out here. I tried, but it's so hard. There are so many chests everywhere, too. Water is surrounded by other water, though. Ah, you got a good point, actually. You know, I'm gonna... I guess water is wet. It's been decided. I mean, after a... Okay, so... No. Okay, let's just do a little bit of a reversal here. I'm gonna go look at the chests inside of this place, because I haven't been inside of this house for over a year. I'm gonna level with you on that one. Oh, no. You know, okay, fine. I'll use the firework. Be boring that way. But there is probably a chest inside of here. Hello, what are we doing in this live stream? Says JR Pumphy. Hey, JR Pumphy, it's good to see you today. I don't know why I've got an accent for your voice, but I definitely do. It gets wet as it dries. You know, don't think about water being wet too long. You'll break yourself. Yeah, honestly, I thought I had chests in here, but apparently I have just the one. I placed all these hoppers down, and then I never bothered, like... I should steal these hoppers and use them for something else. Also, what's behind this? Like, oh, there's a doorway over here. Oh, I do have chests. Okay. Yeah, I placed... This is like the spookiest, eeriest thing. It's like me deciding I wanted to have a house, but without ever actually committing to it. Okay, so I think in the basement I have some blocks. I think there's some blocks in the basement. I could be wrong about that. I don't know why this room exists either. Honestly, looking at things past you is the easiest pathway to madness. Okay, so now I think it actually is out this way. Yeah, here we go. So, this is where my minecarts go. Do you like it? It's like, yeah, I have a feeling a moderator is because of spam. Nope, Chris is here. Can you see his little wrench icon? I think the first Let's Play I saw was you building this castle. I think the idea is really nice. Like, have a moat, but then the moat's frozen. And then it's also balancing perfectly. Well, not perfectly at all, but it's balancing on top of something. Ooh, we can take a minecart. Let's do it. Don't know how it got up here, but I'm going to enjoy it. So, Cat, my Christmas cat shirt is getting threadbare. Will there be more? Yeah, in February, we'll be able to sell more Christmas t-shirts. And then in December, we're going to launch the brand new Valentine's Day card. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, I think that only single separated molecules of water are not wet. Once you start thinking on the molecular level, the fact that anything can get wet at all is slightly confusing. Like, how does that... Why does water destroy so much? Why does it never create? The best moat is being many meters in the air. It's true, honestly. There's probably some medieval lords in a castle in, like, Norway in a mountain that we've just never found out about. And, you know, they're still living their best life over there. Okay, so there's definitely some chests over here. I think on the beach. I might have already done these. In my mind, I feel like I've been to this beach specifically to recover things from its chest. If so, go me for organizing this stuff ahead of time. Oh yeah, there's my chest. You know, if once I organize the chest, I'll destroy it. See, wow, this was easy. Look at me collecting these chests. I'll leave the bed here because it's a sign that I was like nearby for the project. Because rails are funner on console. That guy. Yeah, no, it's the rails were definitely at one point a good idea, and that point was so long ago. Okay, so when I built, I was for the IBX toy keyring. By the way, because no one else has a keyring, I have the only one in existence now, so I'd like to believe I won that. I've got 2 chests over here actually. What's inside of them? Honestly, why do I have a shulker box out here? Maybe I should move the flower box. Yeah, at a bare minimum, I should. Okay, you know. By the way, this if you want to see my biome, it's a part of the map on the marketplace, and I've always felt like, ooh, isn't this breaching some rule? And the answer is no one knows enough for me to be 100% sure that I've broken some rule there. Also, I just got here. Is this actually sponsored by Raid, says Lizzie S. So yeah, in about 3-4 minutes, we're going to be switching over and playing Raid Shadow Legends. Did you know it is the world's largest Morpega? And it is there no competing brand of beans goes quite as hard. That's probably true. So yeah, I'm gonna just ride my boat elevator to the top. It's slightly easier than the alternative. And then once we're up here, okay, this is a little bit challenging. Well, did I place any chests up here? It doesn't look like I did. So we'll actually place down that die right there to help me get around. Wow, organize the chest, place it inside of here. Okay, so there is no chest in here. Perfect. I feel like this mountain, underneath the surface, I left a chest. I have that horrible feeling that maybe, just maybe. So I'm just gonna go give it a look around. Oh no, okay, well that didn't work. So yeah, if you don't know, I took a mountain in Minecraft and I figured that's boring that it looks natural and I made it perfectly flat. But I left the regular mountain down under her. Just, you know, it's fun. And I feel like there's a chest here. Because there must have been. Like, I must have spent so many blocks that I needed to move. I just have that vibe, you know? Okay, there's no chest in here. It's a very surreal space, right? Being surrounded by dirt on all 4 sides. Is it for kids or not? Nobody has told me the rating. I think Raid Shadow Legends is for everyone. You know, that's a good question. Please consult your local rating. Honestly, this is the problem with ratings. Every video game rating agency is national, and they all decide different ratings. And so the question is, like, are one of them right? Do different cultures genuinely have different levels of offense? Because that seems crazy for a lot of stuff. Or is it all arbitrary, and we're all just doing it because parents don't want to actually take the time to... No parent wants to spend time with their child, right? Like, oh, I have to, like, listen to you and take into account what you're saying. And, like, oh, no, I'd rather just let you do anything you want and then blame the government. That would be easier. That's my... You know, honestly, that's the best thing about government, is whenever something goes wrong, it's the... You know that meme where you, like, put a stick in your spoke and then you go, it was this. You can always blame the government. And who's to say that you're not right? Who's to say that you're not? Also, yeah, this chest is going to get very crowded. I think it goes without saying. But, you know, we need the pickaxes, so... Yeah, I definitely should have got some. I think I only have, like, 1 pair of boots. Oh, no, I've got plenty of pair of boots. It's helmets I'm missing? Yeah, only 2 helmets is a serious underdo. Because I want to put unbreaking on this as well. But whatever, let's just finish moving the pickaxes over. Pickaxe. And then let's put the trident back. I think I'm done with the trident, honestly. I might regret that, but I think I'm done with it. So then put the pickaxes in here. And then... Okay, yeah. So we did a little bit of chest organization. I feel like this is one of those tasks. Because if you look around this area even, it's like, okay, there's a saddle chest that's unlabeled. There's a totem chest without any totems. There's a netherite ingot chest which has diamonds and gold in there for some reason. I think I need to organize all the books I have at some point. Love spending time with you, my kids, but set ratings on devices as young. I think it's important to say, okay, the real world is not a perfect place. You will not be able to 100% avoid... Because, you know, I understand not wanting your children to see, like... you know, like, murder or explicit images, or explicit murder images, right? I typed it... By the way, I was trying to look up Minecraft hardcore, and so I typed in hardcore into Google, and... I learned a lesson, I guess is what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, there's a valuable, like, space for realizing the world is kind of complex. And you can help some of that be avoided. But you can never, you know, like, no one lives in a perfect world where bad things never happen. And even if you could help someone live in a world like that, the moment they encountered the real world, they'd be horrified. And like, do you want them to be? Do you want people in your life to be like that? Maybe you do, but personally, I would say that's not how you should raise a person. Taking applications, by the way, if you would like to, if you'd like to have, you know, actually, I'm not gonna make that joke. A hardcore lesson. Yeah, I learned a hardcore lesson, but yeah, how not to organize your chests. Okay, you know what? You're right. We have to go back in there. Let's organize the flower chest a bit better. Because I really like, you know, if you look at my concrete, etc. chest, this chest is well organized, roughly. I think I should move that down, maybe, though. But this chest is just a mess. So let's do something about that. One is combine those stacks, then put that there and that there. And then we'll put that over there, and then we'll also put the coral underneath it. That just seems logical to me. And then blue dye as well. Okay. Then we're going to have... Ooh, magenta goes under... Yeah, that works. And then we have all the cocoa beans in one place. And then is there anything else that's brown in here? Because the terracotta should go in one place. I think the coral should go in one place, which is confusing to say because of how it's not right now. So we'll put all the coral in one place. Yeah, I think the more you try to organize a chest, the more you're going to reach the point of insanity. So we've got a lot of stacks. Okay, we got 2 ink stacks that don't combine. And we got some sand. No, I need the sand for the concrete. This is a chest that just resists organization, internet. I tried. I think the chest is better than when I came in. But it's not like a lot better, right? It's not like it's perfect. Okay, so if we move these to be next to these and that to be over there, and then that to be down there. There we go. That's something, right, chat? That's something. The chest is slightly better organized than it was before. Then we'll put the flowers down over here, including the oxeye daisies. Except now, because there's a whole oxeye daisy chest, we put that next to that. And then there's a whole chest full of cornflowers, which I don't have. And then we'll also remove one of the lapis lazuli stacks. Yeah, and then put that where the enchantment is, where the enchanting place is. Left and right ink sacks. You know what? Wait, left and right ink sacks? You think they should be left to right rather than right to left? It is very strange. I'm assuming this isn't your super flat world. How do you have Neverite gear? Man, imagine if this was my super flat world, and I've terraformed it so much you genuinely can't tell anymore. That'd be cool as heck. So, Cat, your egg farm is full. Yeah, no, you're right. My egg farm is full. Okay, so first things first. This, okay, I've got plenty of this. I don't actually need this, but so it's gone in there. Organize my chest. Then we'll go to the other side of the world where all the blaze rods go, and then we gotta play the game for the mobile game with the microtransactions and the fun. It's gonna be good. I mean, honestly, like, you know, I'm playing for now. You can watch as much or as it's your choice what you watch. Bro's rich, make an auto sorter. So I have one auto sorter in this world, and it's funny what I use it for, because I have a whole auto sorter that I use just for this smelter. Look how many hoppers it requires. I don't know why it takes so many hoppers. Actually, is there a good reason? Are those just there for fun, actually? I'm not sure. But yeah, I have an auto smelter. It allows me to automatic... But then, like, I made it for ores. And this is funny, because it seems like the thing I do ironically. Then they made it so you'd never need to mine an, like, or smelt an ore block. Because you just mine it, right? And so I have a useless auto smelter. I also have an auto cooker for food here. If I ever need that. But yeah, I'm not sure I do right now. Also, you know what? We need to quickly, just while we're here, spend a little bit of wheat on the campfire. Just a little bit, because my axe is getting, my pickaxe too is getting kind of on the low end of things. Let's just give it a little bit of XP. Run around. I don't think it should be taking that many. That must just be you. Yeah, I'm guessing it's because I put that barrel in the middle slot over there. And then I just had to, like, make it go down to ground level. It seems very inefficient and wasteful, but you know, if If I said that didn't sound like me, I'd be lying, right? So yeah, we're now going to move back over to that side of the world. We're going to take our trusty minecart there. No, we're not. We're going to walk. And yeah. So the next stream after this one will be on Friday, by the way. It's going to be really, really long. You know, some streams pay the bills. Some streams pay for the insanity. Honestly, it's going to do the opposite of pay the bills. It's going to put me into a psych ward. Because it's going to be 17 hours of, like, on edge. Like, oh god, I'm going to die. Oh god, oh god. And my temptation is going to be to do, like, kind of crazy stuff. But knowing that bedrock regen is so slow is going to help me out a lot. Like, I've started to internalize that fact. When you take damage, you wait a really long time. Except, obviously, in ultra hardcore, I guess you don't even need to know that fact, because when you take damage, you die. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'll be encouraging people to play the harder than hard difficulty. And yeah, it'll be great. So, this has been the Minecraft segment of the stream. You know what's going to magically happen now? Is... Oh, what's that? Is there a little thing showing up on the screen? Is there a QR code you can use to download Raid Shadow Legends? This portion of the live stream is sponsored by the organization known as Raid Shadow Legends. Did you know that for just the low price of 000, you can install... So yeah, we're going to pin that message to chat too. Oh wow, this uses up almost all of the comment. Okay, there we go. There's a link you can click and everything. But no, more seriously, I'm just going to play Raid. The whole point here is they reckon when you see Raid, you'll want to play it. And so I'm going to play it. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing while I'm playing it. Thank you for coming along to the stream. Let's do it. Like, I'm going to hit level 20, apparently. You can scan the QR code that is taken up. You know, that should go where my door goes, right? There we go. A little QR code. Is that ugly? I think it looks better over here, actually. Anyway, let's do this. It's going to be some fun. I hope. So yeah, we're going to move this over there. I forgot this is on my laptop, so I have to, like, balance the screen carefully. We'll move this all the way over to there, I guess. The yearly Toycat Raid sponsorship. I think the last one was in May, actually. Again, same condition. I'm not gonna be saying anything. I'm just gonna say, here is a game. There's lots of things you can get. The game is filled with fun bonuses you get. So not only do you get a bonus for signing up using my link, but you also get a bonus when you hit level 12, when you hit level 20, and you also get a bonus if you're on Prime. So if you're a Prime member, you get some exclusive stuff. I think that's the craziest thing, by the way. Like if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a bunch of free Raid Shadow Legends stuff, and then also just for daily logging in, right? You get rewards. Oh, I get 20,000 silver. That's nice. You know what you can use silver for? You get a lot of rewards for it. You can use it to summon champions. What do those champions look like? Let's find out. Honestly, okay, we got a ranger level 1. I don't think this is... I don't like this champion. I'm going to try and get a better one. So we're going to roll again. Except we need the mystery shard. Wow, how are we going to get a mystery shard? We're going to go do some battle. Yeah, so this is like main combat mechanic of the game. There's a campaign. We started in the castle. Now we're going to the sewers. Let's do it. So we got a champion. We got another champion. This graphics is a bruh moment. I think it's really like for a mobile game. Like I think it's in some of the reads to be like, yeah, this mobile game is incredible. Like it's got some of the best graphics for like a game that you can play anywhere. Because this is being played on a PC, by the way. But it does have to be said, like, you know, like this is a style of game you can find elsewhere, but not as visually impressive in a lot of ways, right? It's a whole thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get my levels up, because that's a key part of the gameplay here. And as I get my levels up, I'm gonna get my gear upgraded. Not too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So look out, shadows are... Also, wait, you are all seeing this, right? Okay, thank God you are. So I think we got everything here, by the way. So above me, there's a graphic that tells you what we're up to right now. Also, I have to turn on the Xbox to Gotta save myself some of that. So yeah, music is a bit loud. Oh, thank you for the tip. I'll turn it down. Wait, I'll go into the settings and turn that down. Maybe I won't. Can you? Okay, we're gonna... After this, we're gonna turn that down. So, yeah, first things first, we're gonna use... By the way, this is a new hero I've never played around with. So let's see what it does. There's an attack that does... It is pretty cool. Like, you know, some games have, like, next to no animation. There's, like, a really impressive, like... Every attack does something where you actually run up and do the thing, right? So, I'm gonna use this to make my friends have some extra health. Wow, but like when you're actually doing something, it's like you run over there and do it. Like I like that if you're playing a thing like this. Music is a bit loud. No, that's the door again. You know what? Do you like my door? It's a nice door, isn't it? So yeah, oh, okay, we're gonna we got an attack there. It's a nice little fiery sword too. And yeah, the main element of the game, because have you ever wondered, like, you ever look at one of these ads and be like, so what actually is going on in this game? It is all about, like, it's all about, like, the leveling up so you can get some heroes, so you can do the cool stuff, so you can level up. That's the gameplay loop, and I have to admit, I am always enthralled by the idea of, like, just do this so you can get a level, so then you can do this next thing more effectively. Also, thank you very much for the tip. Okay, I can't read it right now, apparently. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for the tip. How you doing, Toycat? My day started on my teeth crumbling. That sounds horrific. That sounds bad. Anyway, yay! See, look, we leveled up level 6. So we get more energy, which I think allows you to do more raids. The raids in Raid Shadow Legend. And we also got some energy. We also got some gems. Gems are the currency you can use for all sorts of things. So yeah, we're gonna now, in between fights, right? Like, oh, now we can use those gems so we can get more... Okay, also let's collect our little bonuses here. Get me some gems and some XP boosts, etc. But yeah, let's go back to this area. Referral rewards, by the way. Your friends get rewards as soon as they start. It's always a fun system. Anyway, so, yeah, let's go. We're gonna go look for our quests. I changed my username so I get some silver. I enable notifications, I get some silver, and now I'm level 7, apparently. Heck yeah. I think at level 7 there's something you can do. There's like a gem mine you can go through. So I'm gonna unlock the gem mine. It costs 500 gems. But now they're gonna mine gems for me. Every 2 hours and 23 minutes I get a gem. Unless I spend 500 gems, and now it's gonna be 1 every 1 hour. Oh wait, now it's 1 every 223. Whatever. So yeah, you can. That's fun, I guess. So, something about the water section on the floor. It's interesting. Oh, also, wait, there's a tavern now. Let's go to the tavern. I can...
The main place. You can sacrifice
so I can... Having those like I said, I'm never going to use this champion. I can now sacrifice him to make my real champions good. Oh, you can fuse them too. That's even more confusing. Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens. So... No, wait, I'm doing this the wrong way around. I want to sacrifice all of these guys to her. You're not sure, as well as some beer. You know, is that beer? Whatever, the tavern drink. So now we upgrade her all the way up to level 10, it looks like. Is it? Is that what we're doing? No, wait. Yeah, that is what I'm doing, right? That's a pretty good deal. Let's do it. Level up all the way to level 10. Wow. That's a lot of extra health and attack. Is there multiplayer? I used to play PUBG on my phone. I think there is actually like
when a
so there's
champion hits the maximum level for their rank, you need to
upgrade their rank. Okay, let's do it. Let's we cannot upgrade the rank because we've got to sacrifice a smaller one. It's like summoning in card games, right?
To maximizing a champion. You can upgrade.
Okay, we got some fun we can do here. So the there's also there's the type of multiplayer where you can join a clan, obviously. So if you want, we can type in the chat like hello, and everyone knows it's me saying hello. But also you can join a clan. So a lot of people like that in this sort of game, like having a social element. Do I want to be a plant or the big Toka clan, or the juicy clan, or the tea, or I could make my own clan. Now I think what I think is always best to do is you find the most membered up clan. It's got 2 million power. I'm in. Let's join it. What happens when I join? Okay, let's do this. They're gonna check in. Let's do that. Look, I'm in the clan. I'm playing multiplayer now. These people have bronze and silver. I don't have anything because my power is not as high as theirs. So, you know, how do I get my power higher? Well, I can summon some champions, do some quests. Oh, there's weekly quests too, and monthly quests, and advanced quests, and achievements. There's a lot going on here. But yeah, so we're gonna go back. Wait, we're gonna go do a super raid apparently, because we got faction wars now. We also got dungeons and clan. We got a lot of stuff to go over here. So let's do some dungeons first. That sounds interesting to me. You know what? Let's do the Dragon's Lair. I think it sounds way too advanced, but we'll find out if it is by doing it and then doing well or not. It's fun but dangerous. The double. Ooh. Wow, 5v5. I don't even know how a fight like this is gonna work. We're gonna find out together. Rain some arrows down everyone. So yeah, the core of the game is about like semi-group-on-group combat. I think when I first played it, I had like a game in mind, you know, like where you have like a party of like dudes all doing a thing, right? Yeah, let's go attack. Slam into there. I can't believe I have a level 10, by the way. I spent all this time getting these guys to level 5, and it turns out I could have just been sacrificing the other champions. The clan should be named Imperial Battalion X. That's a good name for a clan. I should have started my own clan. That would have been very fitting for the... You're right, honestly. What a disappointment I am for not realizing that. Yeah, so whenever I play a game like this, I'm always torn as to whether I should, like, attack the strongest person or spread out the attacks or, like, go all in on one person first. But yeah, it's a relatively simple game. We do our attacks on people, and then when they die, it's good for us. He's dead. He's gone forever. He had a family. They're all gone now. And you know this guy over here? You know, you shouldn't have messed with me. That is the funny kind of like side. If you start to think about it too hard. Also, yeah, I know one person's going to join, be confused by this QR code covering your face. You know what? There we go. Is that better? There we go. No more QR codes on the face. So I could heal up, but honestly I don't think we need it. So I'll give everyone an attack boost. I'm guessing this is bless weapons. Yeah, let's do it. And now I can go in there, swing, do some real damage. Yeah, you getting your sword in your face. And yeah, I guess we'll just do a big old area effect attack. Whenever there's like lots of enemies, the only thing that ever makes like emotional sense to do is just to attack them all, right? Why would you do the thing that doesn't kill them? But yeah, I personally, I think that it's hard not to win, like sometimes. Also, oh, the boss is a dragon. This is a fun one. I can relate to. But yeah. Also, there's a timer, so like if you want, you can kind of like speedrun that style. I think it's hard not to find the idea of like levels that increase levels to be slightly engaging, right? You know, it is a somewhat common trope, and that's because it works. It's effective. Okay, let's get some ally attacks going. Oh wow, look at that! We're gonna go into the dragon together. It's a semi-common trope, but it's effective, and that's why. Also, what is this attack? Because we all, you know, like, this is like one of the problems of the modern world. Also, I hope this heals everyone up. Oh, I only healed one person up. I should have healed myself, really, or healed himself. I think everyone, like, completing tasks is the most satisfying part of doing a thing. Knowing that you've done it and you've done good. Like, sometimes you can spend, like, hours doing something and not quite know what you've done. And that's bad for everyone. I always had, like, envy of, like, old-timey people who could, like, sit there hammering in fence posts or something. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, this isn't the healing guy, though. This is, like, a quick heal on himself. Oh, he does also heal someone. Okay, good. So let's go do some craziness. Yeah. You want to heal up, dragon? I'm not going to allow that. But, actually, does the rain attack do any... Okay, it doesn't do anything extra. The desire to, like, finish something. The desire to, like, know what you've done. I feel like that's a modern one, right? Because... Also, I think I'm going to die. I think I'm out of it at this point. There we go. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah. Oopsie. Oh, but I leveled up anyway. See, right? I achieved something even though I died. I don't have to feel like it was for nothing. I got the experience. And now I've got the tavern, where I can level up my champions and make them stronger. Let's go there now. And now we can upgrade my... You know, I really like my little wizard dude. This is my first champion. When you start the game, you get to pick a champion. Now I'm going to give him some beer, and he's going to get so much stronger. Wait, what does this do? What are we doing with that? Is this costing different amounts of... Oh, it's costing different amounts. Yeah, let's spend all the silver in the world. You can spend a lot of silver, get your champion to a whole new level, and then once you've done that... Oh, wow, that's good. So, yeah, I said we'd turn down the audio a little bit. So, let's make sure we do that. Go to those settings, which are found over here, I want to say. No, settings are somewhere on the screen. Is it there? There it is, options. So, yeah, I'm just going to turn down the music a little bit, just so you can hear me, because that's what I'm sure you want to see. We could also turn up the graphics to high. You can go crazy on this if you want to. But, again, I really do think it's a good-looking game. I think that goes without saying. I think there always are debates about gameplay versus whatever else, but, you know, we're doing the gameplay too. Perfectly fun and fine and great. So yeah, let's go do the main, like, quest line. You have to, like, do... So we're in the sewers right now, you just saw, right? And so we're trying to clear out the sewers because there's a bunch of mutant rat crocodiles in there. And no one likes mutant rat crocodiles. Not a single person. Congrats on the sponsor, by the way. Thank you very much. For the week that's going on here, I think it's a necessary thing. I'm very glad, personally too. I think that's how people should be with YouTubers. Like, you should be happy with what's going on there. So yeah, we're gonna kill some mutants. I think we should. See, this guy has some real good buff himself attacks, but I'd rather send him in to do his cool attack there. Look at that damage. Mace is that a mace actually? Maces are such a cool medieval weapon. I've never actually seen one being used in like anything historical. Like, I know they existed, so it's cool to use one in this game and be like, yeah, I'm a wizard with a priest magic, and I've got look at my archer, by the way. I put some of my like best gear on her. You can see how well it's gone. So yeah, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna get the Deathclaw on the right over here. Sounds good. Let's do it. So yeah, the reason what I like to... Okay, this is my like... This is how I see games like this. When you have a cooldown attack, the goal is to use it really early, and then that way you can use it again and again as often as you can. It's like, again, it's like maybe bad logic, but the goal is like maximize the number of times you use something more than necessarily the value you get from it. Also, look, victory, 2-star victory too. I kind of want to do it again just to get that 3rd star, but we'll move on to the next one here. So yeah, we're gonna try and get our levels up by getting through as many of these as we can. Gotta kill those enemies. Seriously, look at this, by the way. See, these are AoE attacks, they're really powerful. I kill the enemies with them, and then after doing this one a little bit harder, because I don't have the AoE, I can come back in and do it again. I'm curious how the difficulty ramps up over time. So, yeah, obviously, as I should mention, wow, when you get to level 12 and when you get to level 20, good things happen. I actually am so curious about what's going to happen at level 12 and 20. Like, they've piqued my interest with that graphic on screen too. But, yeah, I imagine there's a point where the very late game in any game is where things get crazy competitive. Oh wow, this guy is just tearing me apart, huh? Yeah, you're gonna die. Let's see now. By the way, all those turns in combat is great because I'm just one turn away from the AOE that can kill everyone. So yeah, look at this. Just everyone's gone. Then we can finish up some weaklings over here. Get my little mace attack going down. This is a seriously damaging one, though. This guy doesn't do much, but when he does something, he does it good. And just like that, that better be 3 stars. Two again? Okay, we're gonna speedrun this next one. They time you, and so I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can. Go. Okay, AoE, and then AoE, which we're not gonna spend time thinking. We're gonna do as much just damage, go. We're not gonna die, we're not gonna take too much damage, but great. I think it's how RPGs never start at 2 to 10 damage. You've got to admit, like, psychologically, even if you think that's true, psychologically doing 900 damage is great, and doing 1,000,000 damage, like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so just slam in there. One more attack, please. Okay, we're 40 seconds in. This last wave, I'm gonna make it count. Just go. Okay, one more wave of everyone doing everything. I'm gonna do the acid rain next. Oh, I can do this actually, never mind. Oh, see how effective that is? Finish him off. Okay, can we do this in a minute? We can if we believe. One more attack, one more attack. Oh, come on. Yeah, oh, 2 stars still. Okay, so we got a level up at least. You know, that's nice. So yeah, I mean, I've got the 12 thing sorted. I mean, I'm level 10 of 12. So again, like I said, so there's like a series of levels. Okay, let's go for this one. If we speed up the attacks a little bit, that might help us with the... Yeah, there we go. That's helping a lot. You're measured in real time, not in like in-game time. So I'm hoping just a few of these, a little bit faster, does some good stuff. Yeah, see this? Just... But like, you know, seeing 1,800 damage is so much more satisfying than like, oh yeah, you did 12 damage. And being like, is that a lot or a little? Like, when you see 1,000 damage show up right there, like, you're like, wow, yeah, I did good, huh? I did real good. Okay, so now do the big arrow attack on everyone. Finish up with one of those. 47 seconds. That's gotta be, also now we're level 10, sorry. We've gotta go even faster than that, huh? Yeah, let's do this. Next, how can we go even faster? Okay, so we immediately set it to 2, and then we go. Okay, there we go, right in there. Finish him off. I think, okay, we're gonna spread out the AoE, unlike last time. So this time, okay, see that? We're gonna start with the, and then we can use this. Yeah, that's much more effective. I do like games that kind of encourage you to speedrun a little bit. Because it is fun to, like, be struggling sometimes. And sometimes it's fun to be like, okay, but how fast can we do this? You know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy that sometimes. Okay, we're going to spread out the attacks, even though that means there's going to be more counterattacks. Because now I can get one good last AoE blast in there, I think. Oh yeah, see that? There's a lot more attacks coming from that. Okay, there we go. Finish him off. Yeah, that was actually less effective. 2 stars again. Game is just judging me so hard. Game is also Toycat. You don't need to sit fast. You need to win with only 2 fighters to get all the stars. Hey, thank you, A819. Appreciate that. Oh, also, I gotta change the title real quick. So yeah, this is the official title. You might enjoy it. That was the one. So obviously, this is a sponsored stream, and I have to be very clear and upfront. This stream is sponsored. You know, that means there is compensation in exchange for the creation of this live stream. However, yeah, you might enjoy the official little title we got going on there. I like it personally. Maybe you do too. Okay, so let's do the acid attack now. Seriously, in any game, I always have this like affinity for magic. Like, a lot of people immediately gravitate to like a physical weapon. But like, if you're playing a fantasy game, I think a physical weapon is less fun than like, I'm shooting magical red arrows, or oh, look at this, I've got the Doom attack that just killed that little, you know, he's gone now. He's dead. Yeah, okay, let's, we can finish this next one. Please tell me there we go, it's cooled down. Do a massive blast of damage. But yeah, well, I go for the left and the right ones first when there's a big boss. I think that's what you gotta do. I think you gotta do the damage to the other people, and finish off with the main one here. Yeah.
After dispatching the lizard men tainted by the shadow,
I dispatched the lizard
company
man.
waylaid a messenger bearing a missive from the king. They demanded that he direct them to the royal encampment. Trembling for his life, the emissary pleaded that he knew nothing of such a camp. He had only ever received the sealed messages from a hooded knight at the catacombs of the Temple of Narbuk.
Gotta go to the Temple of Narbuk
Emerging
now.
from the sewers, the company set their compass northeastward and began a long,
Gotta go northeastward
arduous trek to the
to
catacombs.
go to the catacombs. Honestly, you ever see catacombs in the real world? That's one of those. Oh, whoa! Look at that. We got some serious gear to be upgrading ourselves with. Chapter 3. Oh, the catacombs. That's the same catacombs that the guy just mentioned.
They arrived at Narbuk, where the temple was now consecrated to the cult of Suroth. Guided by their torches, they entered the catacombs where the wind howled.
Oh, sorry.
As they sank deeper into the vaulted galleries, a voice on the wind became ever more distinct, now echoing words of protest, now prayers to Lamea, the goddess of light.
Like, it is pretty fun that there's a full story to this. Like, you might not assume it from what you... But there is a real story if you want to get deep and engaged in that. And, you know, we're 2 chapters in so far. This is our 3rd one. And when we finish it, by the way, we get... There's a special skill tome that we're going to get after that. So that's going to be fun. First things first, though. I'm a big stickler for wanting to always be as powerful as possible, being, like, overpowered, destroying stuff. And so it's important to me, therefore, that we go to the Great Hall, and I'm gonna... Oh, there's development we can do. Should we upgrade our HP? Well, I guess we can do that when we get some bronze medals. How do we get the bronze medals? We go to the arena. How do we go to the arena? We go over here.
The classic arena.
Oh, well, we actually can play against other people.
In traditional 4 versus 4 battles.
Let's do it.
Basic arena play
Okay,
is
so...
split into 2 types. Once you set your arena
Ah.
arena offense is different. The battle tab contains... This shows your...
Okay, so I've got to set my
This
defense
is where
first.
you'll need to set your arena...
Okay, so we'll just, we'll line up the 4 people we've been using for this stuff. So my team power is 5,820. And if I battle people, I get a coin. Okay. I'm down. So we'll battle the weakest person here, right? See, I'm tactical. He's only got 3 heroes, but I'll just play with 4. You can't stop me. I am a gingerbread man. Attack the weakest one first. There's AA 19s. See, that's my instinct a lot of the times too. If you... Oh, crap. Okay. So I'm going to go for a nice AoE. Okay, I didn't need to attack the weakest one first. Oh, he's just got 1 strong hero. That might work out for him. It might not. This is a cool arena, by the way. Like, you can look around the entire thing. Yeah, it was 13:59. This stream will be 1 hour long. Like 1 hour of Raid Shadow Legends. That is the sponsor as well. Also, yeah, we destroyed them. They are all gone. Dead. So now we got a challenge complete. Also, if you look, we clearly get different things for killing different people. But I don't know what the difference is yet.
Battle you do is...
Okay, well, fun. Okay, top players. Should we try and fight like someone who's way above us?
This tab shows all the arena tiers. The more arena each tier provides different bonuses. Ranking also works in periods. And that's not all.
That's not all.
Arena battles also give you medals. Bronze tiers give bronze medals, silver gives silver, and so on. Higher tiers also
I like
give
this
more
armor
of
she's
each
got, by
medal.
the way.
Medals.
Okay, let's... New tournament... So I get a bonus for the main game, like the single-player game, based on how well I do in the arena. So if I can just get my tier points up to 1,000, I get a 1% extra bonus for everything. So let's go kill some people. This person is the same woman as me, so let's do it. Yeah, let's... The Demon Spawn, the Banner Lords, and the... Okay, so... I've learned... We'll always go AoE first, right? Oh, he's got AoE too, though. That's... Gotta balance that out. We're only going for the strongest. We're going against directly against what A819 said. Solely so I can finish with one big, like, satisfying AoE chunk on just everyone at the same time. Okay, so go for you as well. Now one big finish and everyone, I'm hoping. Yeah, let's see, like one finishing AoE. Oh, that didn't work at all. Well, let's finish the strong guy first anyway. We tried this far. Let's finish it. Better than established hoder. Yeah, I think I should comment on other sponsors right now. But I do find it interesting, the variety of things that exist on YouTube. And let's just say I get messages from all of them. So yeah, we're gonna... And my red line is always like, I need to be able to say what like I'm actually just telling you what I'm playing here. And I can tell you that I'm excited to get to level 12. If only because it's been on there for so long. Or level 20, apparently. Gotta hit that level 20. So yeah, we're gonna... I think we'll get more experience by playing in the catacombs, though. I think this is definitely like a fun way to like PvP. It's good stuff, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I gotta... By the way, okay, let's quickly deal with that. I remember back in the day, we used to have a lot more, yeah, you be dead. Okay, so I'm gonna acid attack both of those. It's crazy how weak their levels are compared to mine. I'm starting to think that not everyone puts the effort into upgrading their character. It's what you gotta do, right? You wanna always feel powerful. You wanna be killing people, not being killed by people. So let's go craft some artifacts, yeah? And let's also get some arena points and some tournament points. Yeah, we are getting experience here, but I think it's mostly about increasing that arena rank. Whereas I want to go to the campaign and increase my get my damage up. So these are my dudes. Actually, wait, let's go to the let's go back to the portal. So let's quickly get some new champions. I mean, we're probably not gonna like... Oh, actually, never mind. Death Knight. That sounds cool. What does he do? He does Decrepit Hatchet, and he's got Payback. That's actually a pretty cool ability. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on summoning for as many of these dudes as we have. And yeah, it'll be great. Also, I'm coming back in a bit, says Krunton. We'll be here for another 20 minutes. So, Swordsman. Well, that's fun. We have to go... Look at that. We can go to any of these places. We could go to the shop, and we could get one in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Or we could go... We got places we can go. It's fun. We can fuse people together if we want to. That's fun. But yeah, the other thing that we want to do while we're here, quite desperately, is in the tavern, you can... Oh, sorry, in the champions menu. So, I got a bunch of cool new gear. And so if I'm going to have this level 12 guy around anyway, I might as well give him the set of life, right? So he gets 15% more HP if I just give him all this stuff. And so he becomes my tank. I don't know if he's actually going to tank or not, but we're going to see if he does. And then we're going to make his weapon way more powerful, because that's, in my opinion, the most important thing. We spend a bunch of money. This is the use for silver. You get a ton of silver in this game. If you get the primes and the level ups, etc. And yeah, it's good. Halfway to 20, get that grind on, buddy, says Johnny Ops. In most games, level 10 isn't halfway to 20. It's like, you know, I guess it's halfway in terms of the number. There's a lot more you gotta get going in at that. Also, it says upgrade 1 level here. Is that just free? What does the gear mean? Oh, it's choosing how many I can do at once. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna keep on spending these upgrades. Get that attack going a little bit more. See what happens each time. You can spend money and fail, but I got the silver to make sure this guy goes well. Oh, it says upgrade chance low, I guess. Oh yeah, it's not happening for me. Hey, there we go. We're at the next one. So the upgrade chance is real low here. I think we can probably say, oh, enchant. Ooh, we can do some reworking. Heck yeah. But yeah, for now we're just gonna go to our 4th woman, her, and she needs a helmet, right? So give her one of these. She needs some gloves. I think having anything on you is better than having nothing. Crazy fact. Big if true. Also, look, we're level 10. Now we get a level 10 pack, or we can choose to buy a level 10 pack. Rather, excuse me. So yeah, let's go to the Catacombs of Narbuk. 169 upvotes, nice. Oh, thank you, by the way.
This Toycat stream is sponsored by Toycat.
I am one of the few conditions is that this stream not be sponsored by anyone else. So I will say no. This stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Get 5,000 gem. Oh wait, I think that's a. Don't go to that link. Get a free sign up bonus by going to the link in the pinned comment and the description. There we go. Saved it, guys. You gotta. Damn, that's me. Forgot to change my name. I think exposure really is one of the most important things when people are like deciding like what to get. I think that's why you're seeing, you know, this holiday season. By the way, I'm still confused that it's a holiday season. Has to be said. A little bit confused by that. Like, you know, this particular holiday seems to just be eat turkey. But anyway, point aside. So I'm killing some people because I want to get my levels up. And I want to get my levels up so I can kill some people. Yeah, as you can see, that new gear has really been working out for my guy over here. Look at him now. I upgraded his weapon so many times that I can just go in here and be like, yeah, you don't be alive anymore. You, all of you, just gone. You know what, you as well, just for fun, finished off. I don't have my archer lady. Clearly didn't go well though. Also, level 11. Okay, level 12. We've got to make sure we get level 12 before we finish the stream. So we're gonna... Dungeons unlocked. Ooh, sounds fun. Should we go to the dungeons? You know, okay. Let's go to the dungeon. The game wants me to go to the dungeons. Which dungeon do we go to? Do we get to pick? We'll go to the Spirit Keep. I did poorly last time. I'm hoping I'll do better on this run. So 5 champions. That means I get to use my Death Knight if I want to. But I think this guy's leveled up, so let's do it. Raid the Doom Tower. Oh, okay. So I like the environments and the music. It's good, right? Okay, so I'm gonna use the poison attack. Because I don't wanna. There we go, yeah. I wanna make sure I save the big AoE for my next round. There's a little level 4 dudes here. So attack you first. Oh wow, just gone. Don't even need that AoE today. You know, I'll go with it anyway, just be fun. Yeah, there's nothing more fun than being crazy powerful. Just like, you see, again, this is my mage right here, this dude. It's amazing his power level. To be fair, I've upgraded him a ton. But he tears stuff apart. Speaking of tearing stuff apart, we're gonna go for the weaker characters first. Because this is the boss. This boss is gonna wreck me. So I want to make sure I get as unwrecked as possible. And I do that by having as few things that can attack me as possible. Oh, gee. Okay, there goes one of my guys. It's not good. I'm going to go do an ally attack. Am I going to do an ally attack? Apparently not. Let's just... You know, I want to bless his weapons. Why not? That seems like a good idea. And then do the big arrow attack on everyone. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, too. Go in, finish the side dude. And then another big AoE attack. And now we hope we can withstand... Okay, let's go. Everyone attack, all on the center here. Yeah, I think that... I think boss levels are an interesting thing to do. I never really got big on bosses. Like, I always thought that it was cool to have... Like, I know bosses are sometimes real epic. Like, you know, this music is going good. I actually am hoping I'll finish the boss here. But I always felt like my favorite thing is like a level design that uses the same skills that the rest of the game uses. Which is, to be fair, this does. Like I've still got to like prioritize my attacks in the right way, which I did, by the way. Look at me, I'm victorious over the raid. I got some tournament points. I got some silver. I hopefully got some experience, and now we can go to the next level of the raid. Did he just get stronger? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same dudes, but they're all a little bit stronger now. So do the same do the same stuff here. Get it going good. That boss is large and in charge. That he is. Oh, I thought we'd kill all of them, but apparently not. Also, I got frozen there. GG. Why isn't this on console? Honestly, it is interesting that they made it for PC, in my opinion. Like, I know, this is me playing it on Windows, if you're curious. I think more games need to go as multi-platform as they can be. I see why they don't in some cases, but yeah, I think that a lot of people want to play a game on their phone. That's probably the most lucrative market. But you know, sometimes you want to play on your computer. You know, there's like different. Sometimes I want to play games on my console, but I can only do it here or there. So it's a very similar fight now, but everyone's a much higher level. I don't think this is going to go as well for me. I think I was pretty close to the edge of what I could do last time. I don't think that's going to be the same this time. Okay, so I've got one more turn to use a big AoE attack. I really, really hope I can get that in before bad stuff happens. I'm trying to evenly split the damage here. Just a little bit more. So that one big arrow attack will finish it. A lot of damage, that's a lot of stunning, that's ACC going down. And no one wants their ACC down. And now there we go. Just for this reason right there. All worth all of that craziness. I do have an AoE attack coming up. You can look up here actually to see what attacks are doing. So that's me, and then it's... You know, let's finish it. And now everyone focus their fire in one place. Oh wait, this guy has a different attack I should have used. I don't think I'm going to get to use it anymore. Rain of arrows down in the center. Debuff blocked. Self-heal? Probably not. Nah, just run in there. So, yeah, we believe in you. Thank you, David Solomano. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate the love on the sponsored stream, by the way. I know there's like a certain amount of like, well, you know, what is going on here? But like I've said, this really is, I am just, I'm sharing my real words and thoughts. I can mix in basically anything. I think that's the right way to do this sort of thing. Speaking of right way to do this sort of thing, yeah, I'm pretty close to a dead archer right now. So I'm gonna try and heal up. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's good. I'm gonna do a big poison attack. That's gotta be good. Then a little self heal over here. Oh, apparently that they all heal the same person. We're gonna see if the main attack is weaker than the. No, it's about the same. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. This video is sponsored by, or this live stream is sponsored by the Raid Shadow Legends. Or this portion of the live stream, I guess we could say. Oh, no, okay, we got another champion dead. We just gotta go a little longer. There we go. I mean, 2 of our guys died, but not my favorite one, and so it's all fine. So we can move on to the next one, if we want to. Or we can now regather, recoup. We can see how close we are to level 12. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see that level 12. And we can also check out our so I'm not gonna buy the gems right now. I'm gonna go to gonna claim my XP for doing all this stuff. And then also, so there's missions, there's quests, and there's challenges. They seem like they have a lot of overlap, but they give you different types of rewards. Here's me getting the rewards of silver, which I'll now use to go to my dude who I like the most. You see this sword? Actually, first of all, let's replace the sword of this one, right? Wait, is there a difference between these 2 swords? No, that's just life, and that is defense. I'm not sure which is more important. I think they're both equally important, right, Internet? Whatever, we're gonna use this one, I think. If you equip the weapon your champion is equipped will move to the artifact storage. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna do that. We are gonna replace the shield, though. So, if you look at this shield, defense 4. This is defense 4, resistance 5. And also it gives more attack, so heck yeah, we use it. Defend 1,000, why not? Then we upgrade the shield. You know, yeah, I mean, if it gives you attack, why not, right? Then we upgrade the shield, and eventually we get a new bonus subset. So, upgrade to level 8. Let's go. It is pretty cool that you can automate this sort of stuff. You know, as long as you have the money, the silver, it's a cool shield. I do have to say, okay, now look at that. We get 2% defense. It's kind of weird 2% defense wasn't one of the default things on this. But now we'll spend the money to get up to level 12. I just want these extra bonus substats at this point. I want to know what I'm going to get. Like, the shield is getting better at stuff. But I need to know. Hey, okay, we're 11. Just one more of these. Only one more of these has to succeed. And then we'll get that bonus substat. Ah, we get extra HP. There we go, that's fun. So, yeah, we'll also upgrade the sword. I mean, why not? We're here anyway, right? It's a pretty basic weapon, but I can upgrade the attack from 4 to 8, which is huge. So let's upgrade all the way to level 8. Let's do it. Is the rest of the stream going to be this? Yeah, for about 10 more minutes. We're playing Raid Shadow Legends. Did you know that when we're trying to get to level 20? Did you know that? That's my goal. Setting goals is important. Okay, give me my second substat. It is cool. The more you play a game, the more you get exposed to its mechanics. Like, oh, I've got more speed now. I hope that's a good thing. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the main story arc, just to get that experience, because I want to be level 12. I wanna see that the most. Oh, so yeah, we have to have 2 champions or fewer to get 3 stars. Honestly, do we need these people? Let's do it. Which is my 2 best champions. Let's see if we can do this. No losses. Both these guys have to make it through. That was very powerful, by the way. I just I one-hit KO'd most of them. You know, are these the best 2 champions? I guess they can heal, which is nice. Yeah, you know, we'll go for it. We'll see if it works. Go for that. The acid attack's a little bit unpredictable sometimes, but that's fine. 1-hit KO. Oh yeah, this is a lot of damage, but it's fine. My philosophy is combat is the longer they stay alive, the more damage they can do. I focus on armor rather than weapons. Yeah, that is a really interesting philosophy. Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm all about attack. Like, get it done. Like, I need to slay these dudes. See how fast they went down there. The faster you get them dead. Oh wow, 1-hit KO there too. Very powerful. I mean, I guess I upgraded his weapon, and he already was very powerful. That's crazy anyway. Is this gonna be a 1-hit KO? Oh no, it's not. Got resisted. Stop resisting. That's all I say. Oh, so close to finish. That better be 3 stars. Okay, level up. Nice, thank you. Appreciate Fast Arena a lot. That's nice. Yeah, that's how you get 3 stars. So you just gotta... Honestly, if we just upgrade both of our heroes, because we got level 13 in here, right? And is she my archer? I don't know which one is which. I think this is my archer lady, right? Yeah, that'd be I think my archer would be a better second choice. And if I just upgrade her a bunch. In fact, let's go upgrade her. No, wait, we gotta do this. I wanna get level 12. Let's go. So, let's get as many heroes in there. Upgrade artifacts. Let's do this. AoE goes crazy. David Solomalo, level 12. Did I miss level 12? Oh no. I can't believe I was, okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm excited for Friday, by the way. It's gonna be a crazy time. You know what else is crazy? The amount of damage I can do with this attack. Oh my god, yeah. 1-hit KO'd everyone. Yeah, okay. What's going on here? What's that going on there? I like this crossbow lady. You know, non-ironically, I know a lot of people look at, like, historical games and go, that's not even armor that she's wearing. I like that personally. I think that's a trade-off worth making. You know, some would say high heels aren't a good battlefield decision, but I disagree with those people. So yeah, we're gonna go for a nice AoE to finish him off. Oh no, I'm not. Finish off you then, and just. Oh wow, she died of her own. You know, sometimes it hurts. Okay, got victory. Now I'm level 3, now I'm level 12, by the way. So I hit level 12. That's exciting. Now I can get some new stuff. Oh, this one. If I close you know that they really make you consider this one, but it's fine. I'm not gonna for this. I'm level 12, which means now, if we go to the progression rewards, you can see not only do I get my XP boost and my... Because you get these when you hit different levels. You can get an epic skill tome at level 20. We can go to the new player rewards, and tomorrow I'll get one of those. We can go to the challenges. Better believe I've got some new silver unlocked right here. Silver's very good, as you can imagine in this game. And I got some quests. There's a lot to claim. There's a lot of it. Let's summon in some dudes now though. Oh, Axeman, greatest hero of them all. Okay, so now we're gonna use all of our. So, no elite sacred pack. We're gonna go to the tavern, and we're gonna take our lady. Not our war priest. Okay, no, I'm gonna. Why is this champion locked? So I'm gonna undo. I'm gonna put my archer. Yeah, my sniper. Sorry. Because, you know, sniping is a cool profession. And then we're going to put all of these guys onto her. So, all of that. And then give her just the maximum amount of XP possible. Make her crazy powerful. Because she also has an AoE attack. Now she does 40% more damage. And then we go to her champion. And we go, you know what? I want to do even more damage than that. So we take our axe. Is that an axe? And we say, you know, it's already leveled 8. What if we went higher? What if we got it to level 12 for that new bonus substat? Can we do that? No, we just gotta do this each individual level. So yeah, I've got a ton of silver. And how else, how better to use it? You know, this is like the real life thing. Like, if you've got money, do you save it or do you spend it on something big? My something big is getting this axe to the next level. I want that bonus substat. It's crit rate. Now I get 4% extra crits. So now we're gonna go in and just these two guys should be able to wreck and get me those. Let's see if we can do it. Just two people. Let's see if we can get 3 stars on them. So take away everyone but the sniper and the dude, and hopefully they're powerful enough that their AoEs combined are enough to just go like pew. See, right? Just pew. Gone. Because now while hers is recharging, I do a big one with him. And then, okay, let's go for it. Just insta-gone. Yeah, there we go. That's why I love this. Monster Asleep say Toycat is yes. There is nothing stopping you from saying Toycat is yes right now. There is no rule against that. And so if you wanted to do that, that would be nice. Just like how it would be nice to get these 3 stars. No, that is... Again, something about, like, the star system, like, there's a reason they use it in schools. You know, there's something about it that makes you go, like, yeah, I want to get those stars. Yeah, just gone. Hey, 3 stars! I'm getting the hang of this. 45 seconds, too. So we're going to see how far we can get with these 2 champions alone. Because, again, it gives me the option to get 3 stars. Of course I want to use it. Poison them both. Next challenge. I think he looks the strongest. So I'll go for a regular attack there, then AoE them all down. And then, I guess we'll go for manual attacks on the rest. Attack, attack, and then attack. So the crossover we need. Toycat is yes. Hey, thank you, Miss Pat Van Driver Lady. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I had a good morning. Went to a buffet breakfast. But like, I was like, oh, that just means like hotel, or like, you know, it was good. I had a good morning. Speaking of good mornings, if you want to have a good morning, you could get some Raid Shadow Legends silver coins, and some tournament points if you go into the catacombs of Narbok. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Go a little further down in there. Let's do this. Yeah, get him all good. Actually, let's finish him off with like a nice little poison attack. Saving the AoE seems to be important. Like, I've got one very, very, very powerful attack. Make sure it counts. Also, this guy is just... He looks like he has a lot of health. You know what I mean? Is that an offensive thing to say? Do I have to say, like, he looks big-boned? Okay, let's go for it. We got this. Okay, final wave here. Let's rain down arrows on all of them. And then finish off the strongest looking one. Oh, I didn't actually finish her off. That's a mistake. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, if I die, I don't get the star because it doesn't count as flawless. So it's very important to me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Level 13 now. Get some more energy. Get some gems. And now the Great Hall is unlocked. We need to go there right now. Oh, actually, I think it was just there, right? Yeah, you use the... Okay, so I think attack. Again, I'm all in on attack. So we'll spend the 50 medals we need to upgrade it. Except I don't have 50 medals yet. I have 3. So we're 47 medals away. Can I get more of those? We go to the arena to do that. Level 13 is yes. I have the exact... Oh, and then we can get a monthly pack if you want it. I always find it interesting that there's like a... Also referrer program, news, Prime Gaming drops, progression. Did I ever get my daily login? I don't think I did. Like if you look, I got my new player reward day 2, but I didn't get my daily login day 2. Also, there is okay, so there's a lot of stuff. Charity rank charms, get some coins. Okay, we got some nice coins going on there. You know, honestly, this is where it's at, right? You take your dudes, your very strong dudes, and you spend the money on upgrading them. I think that's what you should. I think that's what you gotta do. Use your. Obviously, you can get more of that in-game currency by doing something or other that I'm sure would be good for, you know, like something. That's how the behind-the-scenes business model. But it's also without that, we're still going to be taking advantage. And there's a nice set I want to add here for whoever needs it the most. So, you know, all of that stuff's pretty nice too. I think it's her axe I'm gonna upgrade. I think we're just gonna see what it takes. I got the coins, and so we're gonna take this to the next level. She needs to have as much damage as she can, and I'm willing to. Wait, this isn't my sniper actually. I just realized. Whatever, it's fine. Toycat, if you click the hourglass, it gives you rewards just for playing. Really? Okay, where's the hourglass? There's the hourglass. Playtime rewards. So we play for 5 minutes, we get some coins. We play for 20 minutes. Okay, I can see how that would be enticing or addicting or whatever. And then I just have to play for 4 more minutes and I get this. You know what, chat? I need to stay so I can get this, right? There's no question. I need to restore that energy. Need to restore that energy bad. Okay, so we can summon one more of these guys, by the way. And should we do one more dungeon? I got a pikeman. I got a pikeman indeed. Oh, what else do I got? This game does lack ocelot. You know, we don't know that it lacks ocelots. We know the Sister Militant sounds fun. We don't know for sure that she doesn't turn into an ocelot. Okay, so let's do a big old. Also, there's something free in the shop. We should go. Which one of these is free? Black Friday? One of these is free, it says. Free gift, appreciation pack. Rank charm, rarity charm. Yeah, there we go, that was nice. It's gone now. And then my daily progression. Is any of these free? Just gonna look through the store for free stuff. That's how it's gotta work. That's how it's gotta work. Also, you get gems for various, oh no, you get them as you play. Okay, it's a lot of interesting things in the store there. Okay, so that's the store again, I think. Is that the store? Yeah, that's the store again. This is tournaments. Oh, I don't know what I've just done. Okay, I'm gonna back out of that one. Now let's go. Let's do some more battling. Let's do this. I kind of want to fight other people, but I also want to get to the end of this storyline. So we're gonna go do the boss. Can we do it with 2 characters? Probably not. Let's find out, though. You hear that dramatic music? That's the I don't know if we're gonna make it, but I hope we try music. Also, yeah, good to see you, Thomas Plotz and Zwoller and Louis. I hope you're doing wonderfully today. Again, I'm using the size of the enemy to dictate like who has the most health. So I hope that was enough to finish off that one. I don't know if that was correct or not. Oh yeah, there's a lot of damage being done here. Make sure we get to the bottom of this one. One more attack hit. And now final wave. Okay, that's yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this with 2 people. This is I think this is gonna better me, internet. I think this is gonna be the end. I hope I'm wrong. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it's not looking good, is it? So big AoE in the sky. Ton of damage. Big AoE in the sky, ton of damage. Now it's just, can my big wizard man beat the flying demon? The answer is, I think he's just powerful enough that yeah, there we go. I don't get free stars, but yeah.
To find King Taba strapped to a chair, his captors forcing a brew down his throat. They made short work of the aggressors, then cut the king from his binds. I have been bewitched, he began in rasping breaths, forced to declare war on Arabia. Then, handing them his royal signet, he said, "Ask Queen Eva forgiveness for my forced betrayal. Thank her for giving refuge to my people, and request her help.
Title drop.
Find the cause of this shadow."
The legend of that shadow, perhaps, that we're going to have to raid to get. It finally makes sense. I know why it's called that now. I get it. Internet, don't you understand?
To gain entrance into Arabia, they would, after a 3-day trek, the elves promised safe pass, showing them the signet of the king. But the dark elves
Okay, so we're gonna have to kill some dark elves. You know, they deserve it in the Durham Forest. But yeah, we get that reward just for playing, and I get to say, thank you for coming along to the stream today. Look at that, get me one of those. Thank you for coming along to the stream today. Was different to what I usually do. Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring it. Did you know if you've got a Prime membership, you get a bonus? And even if you don't, use my link, and it'll let them know that you came from over here. Thank you for coming along today, and I appreciate that I'll see you on Friday. And goodbye.